I have in 2010 or 11 or 12, I posted that I support Israel. But now it is like I don't want destruction of anything, not Jews. I don't want any killing of that.
Do you support October 7 or not? Did you have too long of a pause? Did you hear?
Can you say it again? I did not.
What was your reaction when you heard of October 7? What was your reaction?
I mean, of course, this should not have happened. I agree that this should not have happened. But events like October 7, there have been multiple October 7s from the Israel side ever since Israel and Palestine.
Not being, yeah. It's just
there have been so many.
So offensive. It's just so offensive. But also, you live in Pakistan, so I can't expect anything more.
Ali, you do realize that the Palestinians have never organized a freedom fest. Only the Jews were stupid enough to organize a freedom fest next to the Gaza Strip and then get assassinated by the thousands by hardcore Islamic jihadists, not even all from Palestine. Some of them were African jihadists. So, Ali, there's a problem in Islam. There's a terrorist problem. There's a radicalization problem. Islam should be the religion of poetry and peace, not terrorism and war, Ali. Do you agree?
When did we do the terrorism?
October 7th at the Supernova Fest. Did you see the videos? Hello?
When did we do the terrorism?
Hello, Ali, can you hear me? October 7th at the Supernova concert where the hardcore Muslim Islamic terrorists killed hundreds of young Jewish people advocating peace? Hello?
No, listen. That one event, I condemn that one event, but that same event, October 7th, there have been many October 7 events from the Israel.
I know. I'm asking you what peaceful protests were attacked by Jewish terrorists while they had a concert promoting peace. I'd like to know, when did the Palestinians organize that? And when was it attacked? Which ones exactly, Ali?
Can you tell me about the time that Israelis went and mass raped a Palestinian girl that drove her body around in the back of a truck while spitting on it?
You were claiming this happened.
Yes, this did happen. Her name was Shani Luke. She was the girl in the back of the pickup truck with her body all contorted, and they were spitting and putting their feet on her. Do you remember that? Can you please give me an example of what Israelis did that?
I totally disagree. This
yeah, okay. Well, let's be honest then. Israelis have never done that. Israel, the IDF has committed. Yes, there's an argument there. You can have that conversation, but to compare October 2nd, no, this is not. It's a fallacy.
Okay, do you agree or disagree that in this recent when Israel after October 7th, that Israel killed many children and women and all these people?
Yes. Astonishing number of people. Yeah.
Do you think these are the rules of war?
Yes. I think that every war has war crimes, and yes, I think that's why war is such a horrific thing and should be avoided at all costs, because it is always going to be the civilians, namely women and children, who are most vulnerable in these situations. So everything should be done to prevent war. But when you have your neighbors crawling over the fences, mass raping and murdering your citizens, you kind of have to go to war with them. It's not to war. What do, right? So, but yeah, generally speaking, I think war is a horrific crime.
Ever since Palestine and Israel have been formed in 46 or 47, ever since the Israelis have been taking a little by little piece of territory of their liberation.
My first introduction to this conflict was my family's neighbors. Their 10-month-old daughter was shot in the head. Her name was Shalhevet. And I think I was probably I was only 8 or 9 when this happened. But to say that, I hate to break it to you, but there's trauma on both sides. Palestinians have been traumatized, Israelis have been traumatized by horrific violence and terrorism. That has not, you don't see that from the Israeli side. You don't see the same sort of
What do you think the traumatization that Hitler and Europeans did in Germany and in World War II?
I'm Pakistani about this. I need to reflect on it.
You do have to reflect on your communication life choices.
I need to really reflect on my lifestyle.
It's like three Muslims welcomed you in Palestine.
I mean, the week following October 7th on Islamabad's streets, they started giving away sweets and pastry or something. And it was very interesting, how they cheered on, or how the Gazan mothers, took all those Israeli girls inside, and they were cheering on the streets while those girls were being raped. So it's very interesting to say. I think the best thing that Palestinians could do for Palestinians was to sign that peace offering 18 years ago, 8 decades ago. They have lost so much land. After a while, you have to think about 7 peace offerings, and we denied all of them. You have to.
No.
I'm sorry, but there are millions of people who are displaced. You have Iranians, the entire Arab Gulf, Israelis, everybody, Syrians, right? Everyone is fucking running from this all because of fucking Palestine. I'm sorry, but this is a bullshit cause, and it's the cause. Everybody's at war because for fucking what? Just accept a fucking 2-state deal and get on with it. But they don't.
The Zionists never agreed to the two-state solution. Do you not know?
They did 8 times, actually. They offered them 8 times to have their own state, and 8 times the Palestinian leadership said no. So they actually have had 8 opportunities to have their own state.
Talking about two-state solution?
Yeah. No, they haven't accepted one. They've had 8 official offers.
Israel is against it.
No, it's not. Israel is the one making the offers. That's what you've been told, that Israel is the one that is against it. But in reality, when you go look on the internet, you will see that Israel has actually offered 8 times for them to have their own state. And every single time they have rejected it. Go look it up.
You give me the link.
Go look it up. It's not my job to educate you. You have the internet. Go research.
Watching,
He doesn't know
speeches and all the resolutions that have been drafting over these years.
You can bring the water to the horse, but you can't force it to drink. If you want to drink the water, you're going to have to.
The problem is on driver's education day and sex education day in Pakistani high schools, it's the busiest day of the year for the camels. And so what we're trying to say, Ali, is that if you want to combine your education simultaneously and instantly right now, we can help unfuck your fucked brain. You're completely brainwashed and living in a fucktard reality. And Yael's pussy might be able to liberate you. Have you seen her tits?
I'm definitely not the one who's brainwashed, because I'm talking to you in a friendly way.
I'm trying to show you this chick's tits and pussy, and you can't hear me? Hello?
You're about the 10,000th person to have
fighting with you guys. That's what you not find.
Ali, we're not trying to fight with you. We're trying to liberate you through showing you Yael's tits and pussy. Are you not hearing me? Hello? Don't you want to see the glory hole?
He doesn't, obviously. You have to be my friends in Germany. They actually really talk about Pakistan and how they don't want to leave Germany anymore to go back to Pakistan. It tells me everything about how you guys don't build anything that is lasting. You just, wherever you go, you destroy everything. And I don't want to, you are not entitled to our friendliness. I don't want to be friendly towards you. I try to be, and I even try to be fair to you, but you are just so triggering for me. I am fighting a war right now, on Twitter. I'm fighting for Iran, so I don't have to deal with people like you. You are a room killer. Look at the room. Everyone stupidity. I don't know what you have done to Amos's room, but I'm just done with it. So Amos, I'm going to leave. It was very nice to be here again, and yeah. Good night.
I just
Good night, Mary.
right now in the PM. And
I
agree with you, but still,
a lot of there are a lot of
my enemy. Ali is my enemy. And
I know there are a lot of Jewish actors and directors, actresses. They are very my favorite actors in Hollywood. I like Jewish people.
Oh, that's good
You
news.
guys are talking as if you hate all Muslims.
Hey, Amos, I got a question for you. I'm coming to Israel in June. Can I stay in a room in your kibbutz if I send you a picture of Yael's wet snatch and huge fake hard titties?
even if you get in my rooms and everybody will
We're
see.
actually not that hard anymore, the chip off.
Your rock hard titties ran out of hardness? You mean your rock hard titties aren't rock hard anymore?
I had them before,
There's nothing about
Yes,
the
and Amos.
go in.
What do you have to say about the Jewish clerics who are against Israel?
Hello?
heretics.
The Jewish clerics who are like the ones who have a hat on their head and a long beard and have
Oh, Naturi Kartai. Those guys are just a bunch of bums. Those are the lowest Jewish trash I've ever seen. You know Naturi Kartai? They go around burning the Israeli flag. They're traitors. They're traitors, Ali. They're traitors. What would you do if somebody went around Karachi burning a Pakistani flag? You would kill them. You would burn them if they burned your flag, wouldn't you? But not the Jews. We have a high level of toleration for disrespect and bullshit because we would never, ever do terrorism or pick a fight with somebody unintentionally. Come on, Ali. Get with it. You're a propagandist. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're nothing but a liar.
What did I like? I tell you, do they not know the Torah more than normal Jews? The religious clerics.
Yeah, you keep saying the same thing, but the point about communication is repetition. You should never repeat yourself infinitely because no one wants to listen to you repeat yourself. But we all would like to see more sexy photos of Yael from behind. Hello?
Okay, guys, listen. What did you have for dinner today? Or let's change the topic. I'm trying to be friendly. What did you guys have?
Do you have a YouTube account, Ali?
Me?
Who do you fucking think I'm talking to? The wall?
Yes, I have a YouTube account.
Okay, great. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll help deprogram you and reprogram you with your new instructions from the Mossad HQ here in Tel Aviv.
But I'm just saying, strength, that I have nothing against the Jews.
I get it, but it's too late. Yael has already installed the microchip in your brain. You're currently transmitting, a signal to the Mossad HQ on Amos's kibbutz in a secret underground bunker.
I hope not. There were no killing. There was no war, and we could all coexist with each other like the topic of the room.
Well, it's possible.
In Clubhouse, we can coexist. We can stay together in the same room, speak, conversation. Don't understand why just been here, marriedly, everybody left us. But I want this woman who is Arab and the soldiers. Come on the stage. I'm begging.
Sorry. Can you understand Amos? He's not speaking loudly.
Yeah, I can hear him. He's on his recliner in his kibbutz. He's watching Channel 9 News. He's relaxing.
Okay. So what did you have for lunch or dinner? What is time?
I had a Persian kebab and a bowl of fesanjun. Danny, welcome back to the room. Coexistence was a lie. Amos has been revealed to be a Mossad agent. and Iran is currently being invaded by our Kurdish proxy forces. Welcome back to the room, Danny.
Is this what you learn in the Kabbalah? So you're more clever than that.
What are you talking about? This is what the Kabbalah is all about. War.
They claim to have killed some top general over there.
Strength. I've heard in Judaism, you can only eat one meat at a time. Like, for example, if it is beef or chicken, you cannot eat both of them at the same time.
No, that's not true. A Jew can eat anything a Jew wants, including watermelon and fried chicken. What do you have against eating chicken and beef at the same time, Ali? Why are you putting this lie on all the Jews?
No, I'm just saying it is. I've spoken to a lot of Israelis living in Israel, and one of them was in the IDF or in the army. It was a woman, and I spoke to her, and then she told me, and she became a really good friend of mine. But then I don't know, she disappeared.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't deal with your loss of friendship here. But the point is, Ali, you know, what did you have for dinner?
I had. It was a vegetable, which I think it's pumpkin,
It's pronounced vegetable. Vegetable. It's not vegetable. It's vegetable. You gotta funge it. Vegetable, not vegetable.
Straight, did anyone send you my pictures?
Yeah, but I thought that was from the Barnum and Bailey Circus annual catalog for clown outfits, like the Victoria's Secret of Barnum and Bailey. Sorry, I threw it in the trash. I didn't know it was you.
So he did send it to you?
No, he didn't.
What?
He did not. He just sent me Yael. He sent me Yael's wet, giant,
Abby.
abused snatch. Oh, yeah, I saw Abby, the creature from under the stairs. I saw that cat face.
So Abby claims it's an AI version of her face. Yeah, that's what she claims.
You know, who cares? You know, I'm just glad to know that we're dealing with a hybridized creature genetic project from the Dutch government.
Really? Well, you know.
Yeah, she was made from an immigration policy program. They were like doing test tube babies with people from Afghanistan and Pakistan, and out came Abby, you know, little cute bunny Abby. Ali, so, you know, Ali, what do you hope to achieve? Are you involved in any peace movements? Are you de-radicalizing Islamic terrorists so they can become poets and yoga gurus?
Why are you narrating? Creating a narrative.
Did you hear my question? Can you answer my question? Hello?
Okay, it is a statement. It is not even a question.
No, I was asking you, are you involved in any peace movements in Pakistan? You said you're 32 years old living in Pakistan. Are you involved in creating peace amongst the Muslims and the world? Hello?
There is definitely peace, but who attacked? Just tell me, who attacked first?
What am I, your high school dean? We're trying to figure out who threw the first punch in the fight? Hello?
Yes. You tell me yourself.
You see, this is the problem. This is the problem. Hello? The point is, it's not about who threw the first punch. It's, can we sit down together right now and meditate? But if you want to play the history hypnosis game with the questions and answers, well, then we can't all sit down. Some of us are going to stand up, and we're not going to sit down together because you refuse to sit down and spread your legs and touch your toes and take the deepest breath of the day. Hello?
You know, even our ex-prime minister was married to a Jewish woman. Strength.
Okay, Amos, Ali, it's been fun, but I have to get back to my job. I gotta work.
Okay.
And if you want to work, you gotta work towards peace, not war. Because if all you do is talk about who threw the first punch, well, guess what? The person that you're accusing of throwing the first punch is gonna punch you again. Hello?
Okay, Strength, I'm going to add you as a friend. Amos as well.
Do you like Jewish music, Ali?
I like Imaninalu. Imaninalu. Do you know about that music by Ofra Haza? Ofra Haza?
Do you know who the most popular Jewish singer of all time was? It's Yosele Rosenblatt. Do you know Yosele Rosenblatt?
Wait, I'm going to search.
No, him. Hineni.
Okay.
Hineni was his #1 hit. 1924. Yosele Rosenblatt. Take it away, Yosele.